The wait is over. It's game time on WZOT 101.9. This is Rockmart High Football, presented by
Garrett Land Company, Mitchell Chiropractic, Mary Miller State Farm, Taylor Transport, Blossman Propane Gas and Appliance, Rakestraw Tire and Automotive, Clint Brock and the Rockmart Raceway, Live Wire Surplus, Smith's Land Clearing, Jennifer Holtze and the Lankford Insurance Firm, John and Debbie Forsyth of Merle Norman Cosmetics and Boutique, Culver Exterminating Company.
All right. Welcome to Rockmart High School football here on WZOT. I'm Mark Lumpkin along with Greg Gober and the one and only David Williams back with us off of assignment tonight.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, to get this season kicked off here against our crosstown rival Cedartown, the start of the 2024 season. Rockmart coming in here after a two-game scrimmage matchup, one against Bremen and last week against Rome. And kind of a tough game against Rome. Of course, anytime we play Rome, it's going to be a tough game. But just kind of trying to get everything set, getting ready see who's going to be the starters for tonight. And hopefully we can come out with a win here tonight. David, it's good to have you back.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Good to be here for the start of another football season. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. We look forward to being with you for the next several weeks and hope this is the start of what will be a good season for the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. Looking forward to seeing what they look like tonight against the crosstown rivalry Cedartown Bulldogs. We don't really know what either team has yet. Both teams trying to get things figured out in the preseason, but they'll get it kicked off here in about 12, 13 minutes. And so thank you for being with us for the pregame show. As you said, Rockmart's played two preseason games already and looked a little shaky in both games.
They did.
But hopefully tonight they've gotten all the kinks worked out, and they're going to come out ready to play tonight, and it'll be a productive night.
One thing that we saw last week that kind of Nate Davis stepped up for that into that running back position and kind of showed some power there. And he's going to be a force to be reckoned with this year in that running back position.
Yeah, no doubt, Nate. We've been watching him since he was a freshman. He was played like more of a senior classman when he was in the ninth grade. He started. He's a junior this year. This is his third year in a row as a starter and getting the opportunity to play in the running back spot. And so looking forward to watching him progress as the season goes on. They'll rely on him on offense and on defense. This year's team, 67 total players on the roster tonight. 16 of those are seniors and only 10 juniors on the team. So this is a young team, 41 freshmen and sophomores on this Rockmart team this year. And so it is a young team. Might get off to a slow start, but, it doesn't matter till you get to region play, right?
That's right, and that's what we've kind of talked about, that it is a young team, but some of these guys that's playing out there, they had experience playing last year because, last year a lot of these youngsters had to step up with some injuries that took place. But yeah, it's like you said, this is up until you start region play, this is kind of your preseason. We won't start region play, I think, until the second week in September. And at that point, that's when it's got to count.
Yeah, and even though I say it doesn't count as far, but it's Cedartown tonight, and we definitely want to win. Want to get a win against the Bulldogs.
And I tell you, you talk about the teams, and you never know. We can sit here and say, well, Rockmart's got this, Cedartown's got that, but the bottom line is whenever you bring these two teams together, Rockmart and Cedartown, everybody steps up to a different level. So it's hard to say who's going to get the edge here tonight.
Yeah, and at times it can be an emotional game, and we hope that is not the case tonight. We don't need emotions getting the best of this young Rockmart team. There are some seniors on the team, and hopefully they'll provide some leadership this year. One to look out for is the senior wide receiver, Tristan Anderson. Hope he has a good year this season.
Yeah, Tristan, we didn't see him in the first scrimmage game. We saw him a little bit last week. But I'm telling you, Rome was a tough team, and whenever they got it figured out, they shut our offense down. And so we really hadn't been able to see what our offense is really capable of doing we played good during Bremen, but last week, it was just Rome was just overpowering.
And you've also got two other senior receivers who played some last year, Aiden Wright and Quinn Glover. So we should have a good receiving core this year, and hopefully Rockmart can focus on the pass if we can get the quarterback position filled out. Of course, it'll be a new whoever starts tonight, it'll be their first start in a regular season game out here tonight at quarterback.
And some other receivers, you had Kamal Williams and Aiden Wright, who played vital roles last year in the season. They are back this year. So we got experience there in the receiving field, but it's like you said, still trying to work out this quarterback issue. He's played two quarterbacks in the both scrimmage games, so we're just kind of waiting to see, what it's going to be.
Yeah, it's either going to be Luke Parker, number 3, who moved into Rockmart in the offseason. He's a senior. Or it's going to be Hagan Sharp, who's a junior, played some in the fourth quarter games last year and kind of mop-up duty as a sophomore. And he played some in the preseason as well. Those are your two quarterbacks. We'll wait and see who gets the start tonight. Not sure who that's going to be yet. We're about 6 minutes away from the kickoff. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Hey everyone, Jeff Bailey here with Days Pre-Owned Supercenter right across from Rockmart High School. Come find out why we're the region champs in the car business. Get a Days deal once, you're a customer for life. Enjoy the game. Go Jackets.
Have you ever had a bank give you money for anything? Family Savings actually pays me for keeping my money at their credit union. I earn interest of 3% APY on my checking account and 1.5% APY on my savings, just for what I was already doing at my old bank. I even get up to $20 per month ATM fee returns. It's kind of nice to get paid for just using my checking account.
Open an Engage account at Family Savings and Credit Union and get rewarded. Family Savings, your best financial friend. Lewis Motor Company has moved. The oldest car dealership in Rockmart has a brand new beautiful lot that has expanded their inventory with quality used vehicles. Go by their new lot at 319 South Piedmont Avenue or call today at 770-684-6694. New facility, expanded inventory, same dealership, same great service. Lewis Motor Company.
Is your thermostat breaking your wallet each month? The reason could be your home is not adequately insulated. Have the experts at TNT Insulation help put money back in your pocket. Call Tim Montgomery today at 770-684-1887 to schedule an inspection. TNT Insulation can handle all your insulation needs, and they specialize in spray foam insulation.
Barnes Insurance Agency offers car, home, health, and life insurance at affordable rates. They offer numerous auto insurance companies so they can get you the best coverage for the lowest rate. They offer tax services year-round. Call today for a free quote. Barnes Insurance Agency, 512 East Elm Street in Rockmart.
Hello, Jacket Nation. I'm Chris Miller.
And I'm Steve Miller.
And we are Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home and Crematory. Our family's been part of Rockmart since 1954, and we have been serving you at the funeral home since 1981. We are proud supporters of our community and Rockmart High School athletics. From our family to yours, go Jackets. Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home and Crematory, Rockmart's only locally owned and operated home family funeral home.
At Century Bank of Georgia, we're proud to offer online and mobile banking to fit your schedule and needs. Easily manage your debit card, pay bills on the go, set text alerts, make a mobile deposit, or make purchases using mobile wallet at any time of day. Discover what better banking is with Century Bank of Georgia. We want to be your bank.
Broken pipes, flooding, and storm damage are things we hope never happen. But when they do, Elandon Restoration Service should be your first call. They are licensed and insured to handle the project from the drying throughout the repairs. Local, hometown, and family owned. They provide 24/7 emergency water and sewage removal for Polk and surrounding counties. They're an insurance claim specialist and 5-star rated on Google. call them at 470-884-5931. Look them up on the web at www.elandonrestoration.com or Landon Restoration Services on Facebook.
Hey, Jacket Nation. Coach Parson here, head football coach of the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. I want to thank you for supporting our student athletes tonight at Rockmart High School.
All right, back here live. We're a few minutes away from kickoff, but thank you for joining us. We're at Rockmart High School Stadium tonight. Rockmart Yellow Jackets taking on the crosstown rivals, Cedartown Bulldogs. Captains on the field. They'll be walking out to flip the coin here in just a moment. Number 31, Reese Owens, a senior. Number 7, Luke Clay, senior. Kamal Williams, number 6. And Tristan Anderson, number 2. All senior captains tonight, and those kids all played significant, important minutes last year, contributed to the team that went all the way to the state finals last year. So good to see them back out there on the field. Luke was injured a little bit during the season last year. Hopefully he can have an injury-free season, get some things accomplished as a senior football player here. And I tell you, Reese Owens, I believe he's grown since last season.
Yeah, he's got a little bigger.
He's a big kid out there on the 50-yard line. They're going to flip the coin, and we'll know in just a moment whether Rockmart will be kicking off or Cedartown will be kicking off to start this football game tonight.
Big crowd here tonight. Still time to get out here. Come on out and let's fill these stands up.
Yeah, the Rockmart team gathered up in the end zone, and the coin is being flipped now. And the official will look to Rockmart. So it looks like Rockmart won the toss. And we'll wait and see what the call is and whether they're going to kick off or receive to start this game. But Rockmart did win the toss, and they have elected to receive. So Rockmart's offense will be on the field first to start the game tonight. Always like to see your offense get a quick start. Rockmart's team lined up in the big yellow jacket helmet. Rockmart helmet that they put in the end zone, and they'll come out behind the big puff of smoke here in just a few minutes. Cedartown running through the run-through over there on the visiting side. Sign says something about the rivalry and dogs on top and something. I don't know what it says. I can't read it all. Doesn't really matter. But Cedartown dressed in the silver breeches and white jerseys tonight. Rockmart all in black. Pants, shirts, helmets, and for the hometown uniform. Rockmart's cheerleaders lined up. They're going to lead them on the field. The band's lined up. They'll play as Rockmart's team runs through it. Crowd comes to their feet as the Rockmart's team takes the field. There's a big crowd tonight. The stands are pretty much full. There's people along the fence and folks still coming in the gate. Both sides have filled up here at Rockmart tonight on a night when a little bit of weather in the area could be threatening to rain here in just a little while. Both sides of the county have come out to support their teams. It's good to see all these Polk County fans fill up the stadium here at Rockmart tonight.
All right, so the Jackets will be putting our offense out there. Coach Parson always likes to put his offense on the field first. He wants to hopefully strike first and get on the board. I was looking at that rain. It's pretty close right now.
Yeah, we've been watching the radar, and it won't be long before we might get a little weather during this game, so there will be a wet field at some point that could affect how the game is played. Rockmart will be set to receive. They'll have their backs to the farm, back to the Carlton farm. They'll be running from our left to our right as we look down at the field. Cedartown will be kicking off from our right to our left. They'll have 2 men back deep to receive. Tristan Anderson, number 2. Tristan, number 6, rather, I think, is back deep to receive. Number 2, Kamal Williams, is back there along with number 1, Tyree McCrary. So Anderson is not back deep to receive. McCrary and Williams.
I think that is Anderson over there, far left. That's Anderson and McCrary.
Okay.
Number 2.
Tristan Anderson, number 2. Tyree McCrary, number 1, set to receive. Cedartown's kicker comes to the ball, gets his toe into it, kicks it high and deep. It'll be fielded inside the 5-yard line, brought up the sideline to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, steps through the tackle and down to the 40, and out of bounds near midfield. That's a good return and a good start to this football game. Kristen Anderson, number 2, the senior wide receiver, caught it on about the 3-yard line, brought it down the right sideline, and out of bounds, 1 yard shy of midfield. Rockmart will have great field possession to start the game. They'll be on the Cedartown 49-yard line.
I tell you, Anderson got behind his wall of blockers down there. That's one time that the wall actually worked for the Jackets.
Yeah, there was a good block at about the 15-yard line, and when he broke the 15, he had some room in front of him, and they finally walled him out of bounds at about midfield, just short of the 50. Rockmart will line up in the wing tee. You got Williams split to the right, Anderson to the left, and the quarterback is number 3, Luke Parker. Parker in the shotgun, standing on his 45-yard line. He's going to hand it off up the middle, and that is number 28, Nate Davis. We talked about him before the game started, and he got the first run of the night and picked up 4 yards, took it across midfield to the 42-yard line, took it off tackle right side, picked up a good 4 yards, kind of ran into the back of his own man, but knocked him over in doing so. Nate Davis, number 28. I think he wore a different number last season, but he's going to be a primary running back, and he's wearing 28. 2 receivers to the left side this time. Ball on the right hash. We'll hand it off to Davis again, and he goes right up the middle. Picked up another 3 yards maybe. Took it to the 40. No, they'll spot him at the 45. Picked up 2 more yards. It'll be 3rd and 4 yards to go. I think number 28 was Danny Ware's old number, right?
Yeah, that's been a lot of years ago, David.
Luke Parker leads the team out of the huddle. 2 receivers go to the left side. Ball on the right hash. Williams in the slot. Anderson out wide. Davis in the backfield. We're going to hand it to him going left side. He cuts back to the right, and he's hit in the backfield. Got 1 yard out of that run. Linebacker come knifing through there and got him by the feet in the backfield. He fell across the line of scrimmage and picked up a yard. It'll be 4th down and 3 yards to go. Conservative start for the Yellow Jackets on a 3rd and 4. Ran the ball, tried to run it left side. Nate didn't see a hole left side and brought it back to the right, but it's 4th and 3. We'll be punting. Riley Gober doing the punting. Greg may know him.
Nobody's deep for Cedartown.
Riley gets his foot into it. End over end kicked at the 15 to the 10. Going to roll down. Somebody needs to tag, get it. And they did not get it. It rolled into the end zone. We had plenty of time to touch that ball before it got to the end zone, but couldn't get there.
I think all of our players were over on the right side, and it was kicked to the left side.
But the ball rolled just inside the end zone. Cedartown will have it at the 20-yard line to start their first possession. It's 9 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock here. No score. Game just getting underway. Rockmart forced to punt, 3 and out. Kind of feeling their way on offense there maybe on that first possession. Cedartown will start with 1 receiver wide to the right. Quarterback under center for the Bulldogs, it looks like. Quarterback in the shotgun. That's a fullback up close to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback going to keep it, go right side. Picked up 5 yards before the Yellow Jackets were able to bring him down. Number 31, Reese Owens, in on the tackle. Not before the Cedartown quarterback gained 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down and 4. Good hole opened up by the Cedartown offensive lineman on the right side, but just outside of tackle. And our linebackers had to come up and make the stop. Cedartown in the wing tee. Receiver split wide to the left. Tight end on the right side. Quarterback under center this time. Draws us off sides. That was a nose tackle. Lined up right over the center and jumped off sides. So they'll move it up 5 yards. They may say this could be on They're looking like they're going to mark this off against the Bulldogs.
I think they are. I think it was that guy who came in motion, and that's a Dean Presley flooring flag on the play.
So maybe we were drawn off sides by one of the Cedartown linemen, and it'll be 2nd down and 9. Well, that's a break for the Yellow Jackets. You said that's a Dean Presley flooring flag on the play. Cedartown rushes to the line of scrimmage, going to give it to a wingback coming left side. He's got some running room out to the 30, down to the 40, and out of bounds finally at about the 40. They could say he stepped out of bounds at the 39. Number 27 running the ball for the Bulldogs. Boy, he had a open running field. He got around the corner on the left side. Took the ball down to the 39-yard line, picked up a 1st down. Yeah, they'll feature number 27 a lot tonight. He's an athlete. He'll play at the next level. We got a receiver to the left, one to the right. They're going to fake the handoff to the right. Quarterback drops back to pass. He's got a man right in the middle of the field. He hits him at the 25, down to the 10, and touchdown Cedartown. With 8 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter, Cedartown throws a long pass right down the middle of the field. Receiver lined up in a slot on the right side, ran a skinny post, caught it on about the 30-yard line and took it in. He had a step on the safety. I think the safeties thought they bit on the run fake, came up to play run first and found themselves in no man's land. The receiver went right by him, and the quarterback made a good throw. His foot slipped out from under him as he stepped back to plant to throw the ball, but he still made a good throw and hit his receiver in stride, and Cedartown leads this thing 6-0 with 8:42 on the clock here in the first. They'll try the extra point attempt, and the extra point attempt is up and good, and so Cedartown leads now 7-0. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back.
For decades, Rockmart has been fortunate to have a grading company with a stellar reputation and a record of providing the finest in grading and hauling services. Jerry Ferguson has been doing grading that is second to none in the Rockmart area for many years and continues today. Give Jerry or Dana Ferguson a call at 770-655-3440 or 770-684-1671. For grading, hauling, septic systems, driveways, or clearing, call Ferguson Construction.
Silver Comet Furniture, your one-stop shop for every room in the house. Whether it's a new mattress for that perfect night's sleep or a new recliner or sectional to watch the game. We are your local place to update your living space, and we have the best deals in bedding and furniture. Financing is available, no credit needed, free delivery in Polk County. Silver Comet Furniture, 1999 Cedartown Highway in Rockmart, 678-685-4384. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
They back here live at Rockmart with 8:42 left in the first quarter. Cedartown leading 7-0 after a 61-yard touchdown throw and catch. Guess they watched the Rome film from last week.
I'm sure they did.
So Rockmart set to receive for the second time tonight with just a little over 3 minutes gone in the game. Cedartown to kick. The kicker gets his foot into it, kicks it high and long and out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, 8-yard line. So that's a good break for the Yellow Jackets. Of course, after the return on the first kickoff, they may have been kicking it away from our receivers.
It looked like that. So they go.
So Rockmart will have the ball to start this second drive on the 35-yard line after Cedartown kicked it out of bounds. So that's a Dean Presley flooring flag on the play.
I think they go mark it from
at the 35.
The 35 and
ball over on the left hash. We'll put a receiver to the right side and one to the left. Officials won't stop and talk about it. They may not have it spotted correctly. Coach Parson came out and said something to the side judge. He goes over. There's a little conference. And doesn't look like there's going to be a change.
think Biff may have wanted it off that hash. I think he wanted it back in the middle of the field or on the right hash.
Ball on the left hash. Parker in the shotgun, going to give it to a wingback coming around the right side. He cuts it upfield, and he's to the 40, to the 43. That's the biggest run of the night. He's going to be pushed to the 45 and down to the 47. Those big offensive linemen got in there behind him and shoved him downfield for a first down.
That's a Clay Birch Boutique Yellow Jacket first down. I tell you, that was about a 5-yard to 7-yard push to get that first down.
About an 8-yard run and a 5-yard push added onto it, and the ball's now at the 47-yard line after a 12-yard gain.
That was by McCrary, number 1.
By Rockmart's wingback, number 1, Tyree McCrary. We'll put 2 receivers to the right this time, 1 to the left. Parker takes the snap, going to give it to McCrary again. He cuts upfield and gets across midfield, picked up 3 yards. They're going to spot the ball right on the 50. They had walled off the left side of the Cedartown defense, right side of the Rockmart offensive line. McCrary cut it upfield between the guard and the tackle, picked up 3 yards, turned nothing into something, and it's 2nd down and 7. Parker leads them out of the huddle. Anderson and Williams go to the left side. Got a running back in the game now, Davis. Parker takes a snap, going to give it to Davis. He runs hard into the middle of the line and going to be tackled at the 46-yard line, another 3 yards, maybe 4. Hard fought 4 yards. And it'll be 3rd down and 3 yards to go. Ball at the 46-yard line. We were right here on our first possession and failed to get the first down in almost this exact situation. 7 minutes and 4 seconds left here in the first quarter. Cedartown struck first. They lead this thing 7-0.
So far, Rockmart's kept it on the ground.
Yep.
We hadn't saw a pass yet tonight.
And huddle up, so we're not trying to hurry up, letting some time run off the clock. That's a little different look for us. 2 receivers to the left. Tight end right side. Davis comes to the right. We're going to give it to a running back. Number 21, I think that's Max Ware, and he gets out to the 43. And that's going to be very close to a first down. It wasn't Max Ware. That's Cortez Wright, number 21. He's a freshman.
You're going to measure.
He's got good size for a freshman.
I tell you, I thought that he got a little bit farther than that.
Yeah, we didn't like the spot. They're going to bring the chain gang out and measure this thing and see if it's a first down. They have not signaled a first down yet. The ball's sitting on the 43-yard line. That's where they had to get to. 6 minutes and 20 seconds, timeout on the field as the officials got the timeout. Gives them a chance to get some water. It was hot today, wasn't it?
Yeah, very hot.
It has cooled off. There's a breeze blowing through the stadium tonight. But threat of weather, hoping that holds off, kind of falls apart on us, and we don't get rain here and impact this football game.
First down.
First down, Rockmart. Half the football was across.
Another Clay Birch Boutique Yellow Jacket first down.
I'm glad they measured it. So first down, Rockmart. Second one of this drive. Keep the momentum going. Ball on the 43-yard line. Ball sitting right in the middle of the field. Just off the Yellow Jacket. Parker gets them set. 3 receivers to the left. And there is a flag on the play. Going to be some kind of illegal formation or motion or something. Delay of game. No, there was 5 seconds left. Illegal motion against Rockmart. I did not see anyone move.
5-yard penalty.
I think I saw somebody on the line kind of move once they got set, but
kind of flinch after they had gotten set. Cedartown defender about 4 yards past the line of scrimmage trying to get up in our huddle.
He must have thought it was a 10-yard penalty.
First down and 15 for the Yellow Jackets. Ball on the Cedartown side of the 50 at the 48-yard line. We'll put 2 receivers left, 1 to the right as Parker gets them set. Takes a snap, going to hand it off. We're going to bring it to the right. And Wow, that's Nate Davis, who ran over the linebacker and carried the ball to the 41-yard line, picked up about 7 or 8 hard-fought yards. Nate hit the linebacker head on and just ran over him. Safeties came up and helped.
I tell you, we saw Nate Davis last week run a strong game last week. He's going to be the workhorse for this offense as far as running goes.
It'll be 2nd down and 8 yards to go. 7-yard gain on 1st down by Nate Davis following that illegal motion penalty. Rockmart with only 8 seconds on the play clock. Break the huddle. Parker sees the play clock in front of him, gets him set, sends a man in motion, takes the snap, looking to throw for the first time tonight. He's going to try to escape out of there and just tries to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. He was under pressure, took a 3-step drop, trying to throw something short probably. He got back to the line of scrimmage, but no more, avoided the sack, and it'll be 3rd down and 8 yards to go. He gave up on that one quick.
Yeah.
It was 4 minutes and 28 seconds here in the first quarter. Cedartown leading 7-0. A big 3rd down for the Yellow Jackets. Ball on the 41-yard line. Taking the time, getting the play from the sideline. Parker comes to the huddle. 10 seconds on the play clock. And Rockmart coaches notice that and take a timeout. That's a good timeout. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first quarter. That may be the officials who call that timeout.
Official timeout.
I don't think Rockmart called it. Official whistle for a timeout. They may reset the game clock, the play clock rather. And they will come over and talk to the coaches. The team will get to go to the sideline and get some water. So let's take a short break ourselves. We'll be right back. Cedartown leading 7-0. We got a timeout on the field.
Get your bronze on. Visit Totally Bronze Tanning Salon at 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart to get that beautiful bronze look. Totally Bronze Tanning Salon has a very clean and cool facility with a safe, well-lit parking area. For a quick tan, they have sunless spray tanning. Call them today at 770-684-3003 for an appointment or go by 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart.
If you insure your house and your car with Allstate, you'll save money. Up to 10% off the auto bill and 15% off the home insurance. The Allstate home and auto discounts. More convenient, more reasonable.
To find out more about Allstate home and auto discounts, visit your local Allstate agent, John Purser, at 770-684-1328. Are you in good hands?
What's up? This is Riley. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the Applewood bacon. It's savory, and then it's also kind of sweet. And I think the combination of bacon with chicken and Colby Jack cheese, it just really knocks it out of the park.
Hey, I'm Tanea. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Chicken Club sandwich is the chicken. It's so juicy. It's grilled to perfection. I'm going to devour this sandwich.
Order the Grilled Chicken Club sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
You better get used to this weather, State Farm, because I'm trading you to a QB in the Siberian Football League.
You can't trade my agent.
And we don't cover Siberia.
What do you cover?
Cars,
homes,
motorcycles,
RVs,
boats,
golf carts.
All right, I get it.
Go by Sherman Ross State Farm Insurance, 122 East Elm Street in Rockmart.
If you live in the South, two things are almost certain. Your outside activities will be threatened by unwanted mosquitoes, and any untreated wood is highly susceptible to termite damage. Harrelson Termite can help you get a handle on your uninvited invaders before they take over. They have over 100 years of termite and pest control experience and are the largest pest control company in Pope County. Give them a call today for a termite inspection or to treat your yard for mosquitoes before your next outdoor event. They also treat other pesky insects like bedbugs, ants, roaches, wasps, and hornets. Harrelson Termite in Rockmart. Call 770-684-1488 to schedule an appointment.
All right, the timeout on the field was taken at 4 minutes and 10 seconds in the first quarter because there is lightning in the area. And the officials got the word and stopped the game. And
I tell you, it looks like it's going to be more than just lightning in the air, the way it looks.
For the safety of the fans and the players, students, they will stop the game until the lightning has passed, and so we are in a weather delay at the moment with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first quarter.
It could last a little while. Looking at the radar, it looks like it's going to be up until about 10 o'clock, this storm coming through, so it could be a long night.
So stay with us.
Yeah, we'll have Greg doing some kind of
Greg's going to do an inspirational reading here in just a moment.
I don't
know.
Well, so
I do not appreciate y'all laughing about that when you say it.
Right now it's not raining, but there's a ton of dust being blown across the field.
Blowing off the baseball field.
Yeah.
It looked like rain there for a minute. But good start, I guess, to the game. Cedartown scored on their first possession. Rockmart had to punt on theirs, but we had a little drive going and hoping to sustain that when play was stopped by the officials. So,
Rockmart pretty much kept a ground game tonight. We haven't
attempted one pass, but the quarterback had to escape and scramble and never threw the ball. So it's been all a running attack so far for this Rockmart offense. As we sit here watching the fans scramble out of the stands and try to decide what they're going to do.
I think a lot of people have not even entered the stadium yet. So
yeah, people were trying to get in the parking lot still.
Now it's just going to be a free-for-all, whoever wants to come in, I guess. But
because you'll have to let them leave and go sit in their cars and get out of these metal bleachers.
Just looking at the radar right now, there's a big storm coming right above us. Looks like it's going to skirt right along the edge of Rockmart, but if there's lightning in that so many miles, they have to call it.
So we don't know how long this delay is going to last, so stay with us. At some point, we'll go back to the radio station and let Brian entertain you. But we're going to take a commercial break and figure things out for ourselves here. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
We were born do-it-yourselfers. Teaching you how to do it like a pro is what we live for. We're about relationships, not transactions. What we understand is that every project has value, and the value of the help and guidance we give you is the empowerment you feel when you realize that do-it-yourself doesn't mean do it alone.
Buy low, true value, 308 Nathan Dean Bypass in Rockmart, 770-684-5075.
Tilly's Home Furnishings at 966 Cedartown Highway has new shipments arriving daily. TillysHomeFurnishings.com, or come by and shop from our 42-inch digital catalog in our showroom. Don't be silly. Call Tilly's 770-684-5314.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here, and the weather's looking rough. All that dust from the baseball field is blowing straight over the field right on into the stands. But right now, it's at least going to be 30 minutes or longer, according to the officials. So just stick with us. We're going to send it back to Brian here in just a minute, and then just keep an eye out on Facebook, and we'll be back as soon as we'll try to give you an update if we can get some word from the officials when the start time might be. But we're going to close it out right here, and we're going to, Brian, take it. Once we close it out, just stay tuned, folks. We'll get this game underway shortly.
You've been listening to exclusive coverage of Rockmart High School Yellow Jacket football on WZOT 101.9 Hometown Radio. Presented by
Garrett Land Company, Mitchell Chiropractic, Mary Miller State Farm, Taylor Transport, Blossman Propane Gas and Appliance, Rakestraw Tire and Automotive, Clint Brock and the Rockmart Raceway, Live Wire Surplus, Smith's Land Clearing, Jennifer Holtze and the Lankford Insurance Firm, John and Debbie Forsyth of Merle Norman Cosmetics and Boutique, Culver Exterminator,